Hello, everyone, and welcome to Myrna Field at Hopewell, Virginia for today's 3A East Regional Championship between the Hopewell Blue Devils and your James Monroe Yellow Jackets. I'm Herman K. with Bob Blackburn, bringing you this championship football game on Saturday afternoon. We hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving dinners, but today's game should be quite a treat for James Monroe and Hopewell when they come into today's game, both on a roll, and the winner will represent the East in the 3A state tournament. So it's for the marbles, Bob, this afternoon between these two well-coached teams, both coming in with 8-2 records.
Yeah, and I think they have a similar playbook too, so that'll be interesting.
So these teams mirror each other, and a great day for high school football this afternoon. Overcast, cloudy day here in Hopewell, and a nice late arriving crowd. The Yellow Jackets, I think, Bob, have more fans here on the road than the home Hopewell fans.
Yeah, it looks like it already because they have huge stands over on the other side and nowhere near a quarter full.
Last week, the Yellow Jackets used an awesome second-half performance to put away the Brentsville Tigers by the score of 34-16. Tigers went into the half with a 16-13 lead, but the Yellow Jackets came out and roared to a 21-0 performance in the second half to survive and advance. Quarterback A.J. Felton paced the JM offense with a 4-touchdown effort. The sophomore rushed for 87 yards to go along with those 4 scores, and the defense gave a monstrous effort after the half, led by a defensive tackle, Trayvon Lucas. Trayvon probably, Bob, last week had the best game of his high school career.
He was on, no question about that.
So the junior D lineman had 12 tackles and assists and was unblockable in the second stanza. Defensive linemen Cody Hedrick, Matt Abel, and Edwin Young also stepped up in the second half to stop the Brentsville running game. Special teams also got into the act as well with a 57-yard punt return by Matt Felton to give the Yellow Jackets the final edge. James Monroe are in a familiar position as they play for a regional championship for the 6th consecutive year. What a feat there.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, a win tonight will earn a berth into the state Final Four, where the winner will meet a team from the West region. Hopewell represents the Central District in the old Richmond area Central region. They come into today's game with a 10-2 record, riding a 9-game winning streak. Last week, the Blue Devils defeated Skyline by the score of 67-28, only leading 27-21 at the half, and the Blue Devils turned it on in the second half. Head coach Ricky Irby leads his bunch into today's game full of steam with a high-powered offense and an opportunistic defense. Quarterback Carmen Hill, Bob, runs the show for Hopewell. The junior dual threat signal caller has over 1,200 yards passing. And we're just about set here at Hopewell, Virginia. Glad to have you along this afternoon on Channel 83, Cox Channel 83, on Regional Web TV on the internet. So we're just about set. The Yellow Jackets, talking with some of the coaches, Bob, they're saying that the Yellow Jackets had a good week of practice, and they're more than ready to get this game started.
Yeah, it seems like they've been peaking at the right time here for playoffs.
And probably looking at the Yellow Jackets regular season, they opened the season with a loss on the road to a tough Dinwiddie team. That second loss coming near the end of the regular season against a tough Cortland team that's in the playoffs. And if it's anything about that Cortland loss, Bob, you would have to say it's a game that they lost, they've rebounded from, and they never look back.
Yeah, indeed they haven't. They've scored 40-some points or more in each game subsequent to that King George game.
So the Yellow Jackets set to kick off to the Blue Devils here in Hopewell. I think the Yellow Jackets might have won that coin toss, Bob, and deferred.
I think they did.
And allowed Hopewell to get the ball to open up this football game. So we're all set. Hopewell in their blue jerseys, pants, white numbers. The Yellow Jackets, orange pants, white jerseys, and orange numbers. Marine for the Yellow Jackets. He's set to kick off for the Yellow Jacket, and this game is underway. There's your kick, end over end kick, take it at the 6. Up the middle, and runs into a couple of JM players out at the 30-yard line. And that's where Hopewell will open up their offense to start this football game.
I was looking at the traction down there. It looks like it may be a little moist, but not too bad. They look like they're getting their footing.
Field looks to be in pretty good shape, considering this time of the year. A couple of frosts here and there has killed the green part of the field. But we're ready for football. First and 10 to go for Hopewell at their own 30-yard line. Got 5 wideouts and a swing pass in the flat. And the Yellow Jackets coming up to make the hit after a 1-yard gain. That's number 11 for Hopewell. Coming up to make the reception, rather.
Yeah, it looks like he was going to cross back over the field, and the Jackets had said they would have none of it.
That's Ronnie Monroe coming up with the catch for Hopewell. That's going to set up a second and 8 yards to go for the Blue Devils at their 31-yard line. Quarterback a run up the middle into JM secondary, slipping tacklers, and into JM territory down to the 40-yard line. What a run.
Wow, he's a tank.
That's number 28, Anthony Crawford, 5'7", 185 senior, rumbling up the field down into JM territory. And Hopewell, well, Bob, they're starting off like they're all business.
That was a good run, I tell you.
First and 10 yards to go for Hopewell at the JM 40. Quarterback with the run, the read option, down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Offensively, Bob, this Hopewell team, they mirror the Yellow Jackets offensively. Right now, they're going with a hurry-up, no huddle here on second down and 4 yards to go.
Balls at the Yellow Jacket 33-yard line.
10:43 just getting underway here in this region championship game. Operating from the pistol formation, a pass, and it's behind the intended receiver. That's Ronnie Monroe, the intended receiver.
Bring up third down.
Nice looking quarterback too, Bob. We're talking about number 10.
Yeah.
Is that Cameron Hill?
Yeah, I think he's also the punter. I saw him before the game, or a kickoff man, one of the two. So he's a gifted athlete, apparently.
So Hill, 5'10", 168 junior, operating this offense again from the pistol formation. 3 receivers flanked to the left side of the field. Hill gets a snap, calls his own number, and he runs into a JM player. My goodness. Is that number 52 for the Yellow Jackets? Or is that?
Cody Hedrick on the stop for the Yellow Jackets. Also on the play back to the 35-yard line.
Could not see the number, but it was one of those linemen. So back for the Yellow Jackets, they're going to go for it, and a man is wide open, and they pick up the first down.
That's not a good sign.
Nope. So Monroe picking up the first down there for Hopewell. And once again, as soon as that referee will put that ball down, they're ready to go. Hopewell, first and 10 at the James Monroe, about 23-yard line. 9:50 to go in this region championship game. Hopewell on the move. 2 receivers to the near side of the field, operating from the pistol formation. Quarterback Hill hands it off, a run inside. He's popped a couple of times, but getting the ball down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, he is a strong runner. I tell you what, he's hard to bring down.
Yes. So second and 2 yards to go for the Blue Devils at the James Monroe, we'll say 12-yard line. Quarterback again.
Fumble.
And Yellow Jackets get the football. Fumble on the play. They missed the handoff. And the opportunistic James Monroe defense coming up with a break early in this football game.
On their 15-yard line.
That may be the break they were looking for early.
And they certainly got it, Bob. That's the early Christmas present from Hopewell. So the Yellow Jackets getting the football with 9:09 to go in this opening quarter. No score from Hopewell, Virginia. Yellow Jackets taking their time. They break huddle. Two receivers split to the right and left side of the field. Quarterback. And they give it off in a nice hard run inside and swarming defense by Hopewell. And that's going to be a pickup of a couple of yards, setting up a second down. And he picked up 5 yards on that run.
Yeah, it was a good, safe opening run.
Same formation again for the Yellow Jackets, 4 wideouts. From the pistol, movement by Hopewell, but no flag on the play. And Felton, a quarterback,
better hurry,
gets it off, and he's going to run the football. He gets through, and it's going to be close to a first down. So Felton, it's going to be a J-up first down. Yes.
Yeah, he looked like he was looking to throw a little swing pass, but the man was covered. And you know, AJ, he never misses an opportunity to run that thing.
So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the James Monroe 26-yard line. Quarterback handoff and a run inside. Powell running. Look at the leg drive. Weldon out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that because Weldon is a powerful foe. I tell you what.
Yes, he is. And picked up, we'll say 8 yards on that Weldon run, setting up a second and 2 yards to go. 7:57 to go, opening quarter, no score. Yellow Jackets on the move, and that's going to be Weldon again. Stiff arms and runs over a player. Another first down for the Yellow Jackets out across the 40 to about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, I think Hopewell's getting a little taste of what the Jacket offense can do.
Yellow Jackets ball control offense now, keeping the ball on the ground, finding success against Hopewell. Yellow Jackets pass in the middle, off the shoulder pass, had a man that was open, and that was intended for Darius Leacock, unable to come up with the catch.
Well, I'll tell you what, he put some mustard on that thing, didn't he?
Sharp pass that time by Felton. Leacock unable to catch up with it. Number 2 going into the lineup, and that's the brother, Matt Felton. We've seen these kids hook up a lot of times before, Bob.
Yeah, he looks for his brother, I think, because they probably do it in the backyard all the time.
From the pistol, that's Weldon. Stiff arm, cuts it back inside, gives up his body, lunges forward, out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. What a great inspirational play that time by the quarterback, Bob. He gave up his body, trying to get more yards, and picked up about 3-4 yards on that carry. 3rd and 7 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Operating from the pistol formation. 3 receivers to the near side, and Felton is looking, and he's going to run the football. He has a man out there with the catch. Yes.
That Bowley?
Yes, that's Bowley with the catch. Felton, Bob, had to throw that ball over the defender.
Yeah.
And Bowley was waiting for the football. And not only did he come up with a great catch, but he kept his feet in bounds and came up with a big gain for James Monroe. Yellow Jackets inside the 30-yard line. And they keep it on the ground and might have lost a yard on that play. That was Weldon on a carry.
Yeah, he was set up in a pass formation that time, and I think he just handed it off, setting up the next play, I think.
Wonderful afternoon for high school football. Overcast, cloudy, and the Yellow Jackets are trying to score first in this football game. Felton, the quarterback, looking towards the sideline, an audible here. And he's got Weldon alongside him.
Wow, they've taken plenty of time.
You got to get the playoff. Felton gets the snap, looking downfield, and a catch down inside, and still on his feet, down inside the 15 to the 11-yard line, and that was number 12 for the Yellow Jackets, Jalen Price, coming up with the reception.
Price and Boley, and they still haven't used Felton yet.
So the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Again, receivers, 4 of them. Quarterback draw up the middle, down near the 6-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Is it 2nd and goal? Nope. They can get a first down, I think, right around the 1 or 2-yard line.
Yeah, he's close.
Felton looking, and it's going to be a fade pattern off the hands of number 2, its brother Matt, and that fell incomplete. And that's stopping the clock with 5:37 to go in this opening quarter. No score from Hopewell, Virginia. Yellow Jackets trying to draw first blood in this region championship game. One receiver to the near side, trips to the far side, and Felton, he's running around and he couldn't get away. Ball comes out, and they're going to say he was down. Ball came out, but Blue Devils thought they had a fumble recovery ball, but it was blown dead.
Yeah, it was, and that was a good thing because Hopewell came down, gave up the ball in the red zone, and we don't want to see James Monroe do the same thing.
Yeah. So Hopewell holding the Yellow Jackets, and the Yellow Jackets will go for a field goal here. It's going to be a 28-yard field goal attempt here by Marine.
Those uprights aren't very tall.
Yellow Jackets, here's your snap to hold. A kick by Marine. He gets it up, and it is perfect. Yellow Jackets draw first blood in this region championship game on the road here at Hopewell. Timeout on the field, 5:26 to go in this opening quarter. It's James Monroe 3, Hopewell nothing. Back after this. Welcome back to Hopewell, Virginia. 5:26 to go. Bob, 3-0. Pretty much what we expected.
Scoring-wise, yeah, but a little short of what JM wanted to get. They wanted the 7, I'm sure.
Yellow Jackets just a little bit disappointed in not being able to get the touchdown, but they're selling for 3 here as they lead 3-0 in this region championship game. Yellow Jackets set, that's Marine, set to kick off for James Monroe. You can hear the fans just below us. They're all JM fans. Nice high end-over-end kick. Taken inside to 10, 15, 20, trying to get to the outside.
That gang tackle, nice job.
So it was some action back upfield. Number 22 and some Hopewell player ball.
Yeah, got a flag down.
Yeah, it might be a personal foul against Hopewell. We'll just have to wait and see here. No flag.
Ah, what is that on the field? Somebody better go look around and see what that is.
No flag, so here we go. 1st and 10 for Hopewell at their 25-yard line. And the quarterback's going to be bottled up right around the line of scrimmage. No gain. That's going to set up a second. Well, they're going to give them a yard gain on that play. 2nd and 9. You know, Bob, this is the first time this year that we have to look. I'm still looking to the far side of the field for the yard marker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because we're on the away side. The yard markers are right in front of us. So 2nd and 8 to go for Hopewell. Quarterback from the pistol looking to throw the football. And a catch and dragging a JM player with him out near the 40-yard line.
I tell you what, their quarterback does have a rifle arm.
And when you look at Hopewell, you're looking at James Monroe. Same type of plays.
Yeah.
And the Yellow Jackets might have to come up. Some of those corners might have to come up and challenge some of these receivers. Second down play, a running play, up the middle. And the Yellow Jackets missing tackles down inside, and that's a 9-yard pickup out to the Hopewell 49-yard line.
For the Blue Devils.
Got some huge offensive linemen, too. I'm talking about Hopewell, Bob.
Yes, indeed.
So, 2nd and 1 for Hopewell at their 49-yard line. Hopewell, quarterback looking to throw the football, and again, it's number 7, slips a tackle. He's streaking up the sideline, finally knocked out of bounds.
Number 7, Greg Cuffey.
That's Smith.
Down inside the Yellow Jackets 25-yard line. First
Greg
down, Hopewell.
Cuffey. It was a missed tackle initially, Bob. By the Yellow Jackets that allowed Cuffey to streak up the sideline. First down and 10 yards to go for Hopewell. Hopewell's going to run the ball, and a couple of missed tackles, and that's Boxley coming up to make the hit on the ball carrier. He trailed that play right around the end and made the tackle.
Yeah, the run defense makes a couple good plays, and then all of a sudden he uncorks a pass, and they've been doing pretty well with it.
So 3:24 to go in this first quarter, 3-0 James Monroe. Second down and 9 yards to go for Hopewell at the James Monroe 21-yard line. There's movement. Lyman, it's going to be a false start against Hopewell. Big old number 74. So 5-yard penalty against Hopewell.
Yeah, once 74 got rolling, he couldn't stop it.
Like a freight train.
Yes, sir.
So a loss of 5 yards on that play, setting up a second and about 13 yards to go for the Blue Devils at the James Monroe 26-yard line. Quarterback looking to throw the football, and it's going to be a pass down in the corner of the end zone with the catch. Yes. It's complete, but it's going to be right at the 1-yard line.
Down inside.
What a catch.
Yeah, that was. I thought for sure the JM player had deflected that off. But no, he came down.
Over the shoulder catch by a Hopewell receiver. It's 1st and goal for the Blue Devils at the JM 1-yard line. Operating from the pistol formation. The quarterback calls his own number, cuts it back inside into the end zone, touchdown.
Cameron Hill.
That's number 10, Cameron Hill, 5'10", 168 junior, getting on the scoreboard. And just like that, that explosive Hopewell offense, putting 6 on the board, set up by that long passing play.
Jacob Rockwell will be holding.
Hopewell attempting the PAT here. The snap to hold, the kick hits up, and it is good. Timeout on the field, 2:39 to go in this region championship game. Our score is Hopewell 7, James Monroe 3. Back after this. Back to Hopewell, Virginia, 7-3 our score. And we're looking at some other games.
For the Blue Devils, back deep for the Yellow Jackets, Matt Felton.
That's
Darius Laycock.
6A South this weekend. It was Crosby beating Riverbend by the score of 17-12. Massaponics, these are last week's scores, and we'll get around to this week's scores coming up after this kickoff. Yellow Jackets set to receive short kick, taken by the Yellow Jackets on a return, and cuts it up the middle into, still on his feet down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, who is that? What truck number was that?
Let's see if we can't pick up a number. That's number 40 on the carry for the Yellow Jackets. That's Edwin Young IV. Big Edwin.
Yeah, he needs to wear a 4 on his jersey.
Yeah, you need to take one of those numbers off there, right?
Right.
So the Yellow Jackets, great setup, excellent field position for the Yellow Jackets at the Hopewell 34-yard line. Let's see if the Yellow Jackets will go up top and try to get something early. You got two receivers to the near side, and that's a good run down inside by Weldon. Down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, DJ's had some good runs already here in the first quarter.
Yellow Jackets going with a hurry-up offense. They're set and ready to go as Felton looks toward his offensive coordinator, Don Joy. And there's a pass and a catch. A nice stiff arm, still on his feet. Has the first down. Great play.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jalen Price made that play.
There was nothing there, Bob. And he stiff-armed one of the Hopewell players and picked up some additional yards. And Price picking up the first down for the Yellow Jackets. First and 10 to go for James Monroe. At the Hopewell 21-yard line. Operating from the pistol. Pass, and the pass over the head of the intended receiver. That was Matt Felton. It looked like that defender had him by the jersey.
Yeah, he had him measured up somehow. I don't know if he got a hold of it, but that ball was just a tiny bit overthrown, not by much.
So here we go, the Yellow Jackets. Felton certainly wants that one back, Bob, because he just missed his brother in the end zone. So second and 10 yards to go. Felton fumbles the football, and he throws the pass with the touchdown in the end zone. Yes, sir.
No flags down, so the lineman.
And that's Boley. Boley coming up with the touchdown. And how long was that, Bob? About?
Was it 30 yards? Was that the 20?
20 yards.
20, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong marker.
From Felton to Boley. And the Yellow Jackets back out in front by the score of 9-7. Set for the extra point to kick. It's up, and it is good. Timeout on the field. Region championship game on the road. A minute 47 to go. It's James Monroe 10, Hopewell 7. Back after this. To Hopewell, Virginia. I don't know how many points in that last game, Bob. It was a narrow lead for Hopewell, so they've allowed points in games, but they seem to come back and outscore you.
Yeah, that second half of the last game they played, wow, they put it on.
So 10-7 outscore. Minute 47 to go. The winner will advance to the state semifinals next week. And a lot has to be determined by who wins and who advances. Yellow Jackets Marines set to kick it off. And it's a line drive kick. It's taken at the 4, 5, 10, 15. And he's going to be hit right across the 20 at the 21-yard line.
Net gain of 1 on that one. Could have stepped in the end zone.
So the Yellow Jackets, so nice to be. It's like a home game, Bob, with the crowd right below us.
Yeah, that this reminds me of Maury looking out this way, but
and it's the configuration of the stadium is quite different here.
Yeah.
Where Maury home side is, that's the away side here at Hopewell. Blue Devils, and that's going to be a hit in the backfield, a loss of yards on that play. Didn't fool the Yellow Jackets defensively.
Nice job by Lucas. I tell you what, he was all over that guy.
Cord Lucas in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets. Loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12 for the Blue Devils. 3 receivers to the near side of the field, operating from the pistol. And it's going to be an inside handoff and a couple of missed tackles, but the Yellow Jackets regroup quickly, Bob.
Yeah, they tried that play real close to the first play of the first quarter there, and it didn't work, and this time didn't work again.
Big 3rd down play here for Hopewell. The Yellow Jackets got to come up big on 3rd down, 3rd, and 7 yards to go for Hopewell. Quarterback looking downfield, feels the pressure, and he throws it away. It should be a grounding call.
Should be.
Let's see if the flag's going to come out. They were all over the quarterback. What a great down to blitz on.
Yeah.
No grounding call, but a great defensive call by Coach Griffin. And they put the pressure on the quarterback. He could only just get rid of it. Punter standing at his 10-yard line, gets the snap. And it's an ugly punt and a fair catch by the Yellow Jacket. Felton come up to fair catch it at the James Monroe 45-yard line.
On the 45-yard line, first and 10 with 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
So 10-7 our score. And Bob, the Yellow Jackets, it's good to see them come out ready to play.
Yes, yeah, and they're playing. They haven't made any serious mistakes yet, and that's good. Yeah, they score on this drive. That's going to say a lot.
1st and 10 yards to go for your James Monroe Yellow Jackets. 2 wideouts to the far side, 2 to the near. That's Weldon. And a fake handoff and a run up the middle. And that's going to be Felton with the carry.
Yeah, one more step, and they don't realize that Felton would have been gone.
Well, he advanced the ball out to about the 50 midfield mark. So 2nd and 5 yards to go for James Monroe. Yellow Jackets, I think, Bob, they can pass on this defense too. They got a 4-3 defense, and that's going to be a pass. That's Price. Price tried to stiff arm, and he came up as he was making his turn.
At the end of 1, score James Monroe 10, Hopewell 7.
That's going to end the first quarter of play here on the road in Hopewell, Virginia. Our score, it's James Monroe 7. I'm sorry, it's Hopewell 7, James Monroe 10. We'll be back in this region championship game right after this. Welcome back as we begin the second quarter play. And it's a 3rd down. And about, 6 yards to go, Bob?
Might be.
Rolling to his right and throws a pass, man wide open. That's Bowley. And Bowley coming up with a nice catch down to the Hopewell 31-yard line.
Yeah, he punishes the defense. He catches that football.
4 wideouts for the Yellow Jackets. Felton operating from the pistol formation, gets a snap and feeds it off to Weldon. Weldon with a nice hold down inside, and he's knocked out of bounds. They're going to rule he did not get out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run. So 11:34 to go in this second quarter. Yellow Jackets on the move, 2nd and 2 yards to go for James Monroe. Got 5 wideout for the Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be an automatic first down. Bob Hopewell jumps off sides.
5-yard freebie.
Offside Hopewell. Gives the Yellow Jackets 1st and 10.
So the Yellow Jackets moving the ball down inside to about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 yards to go for James Monroe. Quarterback. It's going to be Weldon on the carry, getting the ball down near the 15.
John Weldon. Not by the Blue Devils, number 55, Reggie Jones. And about 2.
Yeah, I'd like to see that little option there that he does going left this time.
You know, the Yellow Jackets offensively not having a huddle here, Bob, could be wearing down this Hopewell defense too.
Yep.
Yellow Jackets taking their time resetting Weldon in the backfield. And that's going to be, he's got room to run the football. He's got one man to beat. He turns the corner and he skips out of bounds, literally skips out of bounds on the far side of the field. So.
Yeah, he had to let that truck go by.
Yeah. Flag on the play. Let's see if it's going to be against the Yellow Jackets. And still waiting the call from the referee. And he's looking toward Hopewell. Holding. Hopewell, yes.
Wow. You don't see defensive holding that much, but
not that much.
What a call.
A lot of times when you got those elusive receivers, those defenders will hold on to them.
Yeah.
You don't want them to get open and catch a touchdown. So 1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the Hopewell 2-yard line. Looks like the old I formation. The Yellow Jackets, that's Weldon stretching. Did he get in?
They say he did. The JM player said he did, but I think he'll mark him short.
Going to be about a yard shy of getting into the end zone. So Coach Survey sending in his jumbo package here. 2nd and goal from the Hopewell 1-yard line.
DJ Weldon, he wanted that. He wanted that.
So the Yellow Jackets, you know where I'd run, Bob? I say this every game. Big old number 77.
Yes, sir. That's where you go. Bread and butter.
Yellow Jackets taking a timeout here with 10 minutes to go in this region championship game. When we come back, it's 2nd and goal for James Monroe at the Hopewell 1-yard line. Welcome back. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Yellow Jackets 10, Hopewell 7. And the Yellow Jackets are knocking at the door with a 2nd and goal from the Hopewell 1-yard line. Would you call your own number, Bob?
I would, except it's not 19. I'd say 19 would be a good call.
Now, some discussion out there with the officials. And we have not noticed these guys up until now. You have to go back into the background. I don't know what that's all about.
It looks like there's a warning to both sides for some reason. I don't know exactly what it is. I didn't see a flag, did you?
No. Probably just what you said, Bob. It's a warning. And just telling these guys to keep it clean. And let's have a well-played football game. Now he's coming over to explain to Coach Survey what he was explaining to the players out there on the field. Still, explanation to Coach Survey. I don't think he liked it, whatever it was. Never can tell about Coach.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't like it, you could tell.
Yeah. It was funny, Bob. We'll talk about that after this play. Quarterback keeper, it's all bunched up in there, and it's a touchdown.
1 yard plunge, Felton.
Yep. A.J. Felton sneaking it in from the 1 yard line. And the Yellow Jackets are up 16-7. And you got to remember, we can't get rid of all of our confetti now by throwing it in the air. We need to save some because this Hopewell team is a great second half team.
Oh, yeah.
Extra point attempt here for the Yellow Jackets. That's Marine and Felton, the holder. The snap and the kick is up. And it is good. Timeout on the field with 9:56 to go in this region championship game. James Monroe up by 10, 17-7. Back after this timeout. Back here in Hopewell, Virginia on a Saturday afternoon in November. Certainly hope your Thanksgiving was a good one.
We know we had a good one, didn't we?
We did. Traffic beginning to pick up too on 95 as came down this afternoon. But it's all about football now as the Yellow Jackets get set to kick off to Hopewell. And it's a line drive squib kick. And it's taken by Hopewell. Runs into a JM player, and he gets some help. And a return out to the Hopewell 24-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like somebody hit him early. He got away from.
I don't know. First time we've seen this Hopewell team, Bob. But they look not excited, do they?
Yeah, it does look like they're businesslike, and yeah.
So the Yellow Jackets bringing all the spirit into this game this afternoon. 9:49 to go in this first half. 17-7 James Monroe. Yellow Jackets looking like they might blitz. And that's going to be a run. And the Yellow Jackets stayed home in a nice defensive play. And let's see if we can pick up some numbers. That's going to be number 32 for the Yellow Jackets on that play, Jawan Davis. Gain of a yard, setting up a second down, and 9 yards to go for the Blue Devils. Quarterback operating from the pistol formation. He swings a pass out in the flat, and the Yellow Jackets run to the ball extremely well. Nice pickup. That's going to be third down. And about what, 6, Bob?
A long 6, yeah.
So 3rd and 6. The Yellow Jackets have got to come up and make a big play here. Quarterback for Hopewell, that's number 10, Cameron Hill. Hill barks out the signals, drops back, gonna throw the football, and he's gonna be hit on the far side, drilled on the play. That's Gary Boxley with the pancake tackle.
Yeah, I bet to that guy.
He'll think twice, won't he?
Yeah, he will next time. He got kissed.
So the Yellow Jackets hold on 3rd down, setting up a 4th down, a punting down here. Remember the last time they were in formation ball, they faked it.
Yep. There we go.
Punter gets off a kick, gets it a turnover on a return for the Yellow Jackets. Wall setting up to the near side.
Look at this.
Midfield, 45, 40, cuts it back inside. He's going to score.
That's Felton.
At the 10, 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, James Monroe.
How about that?
My goodness, that wall set up. The reverse field came to the near side. No flags on the play, and the Yellow Jackets are looking like they're going to blow this team right out of here.
That was beautiful. Where'd he go from his own 40 at least or more? So that would be what, a 60-yard run?
We'll say a 65-yard kick, a punt return for a touchdown. 23-7. Matt Felton. Marine in for the extra point for the Yellow Jackets. The kick, it's up. It's a chop shot. He pulled out a 9-iron and hit it dead on. Timeout on the field, 9:59 to go. Region championship game here in Hopewell. It's James Monroe 24 and Hopewell 7 back after this. Welcome back to a noisy home of the Blue Devils. And those are not Blue Devil fans. Those are James Monroe fans.
Yeah.
Right below us. And we got a score, Bob. Is that York and Pocosin and Phoebus? 6-0. 7-0.
Point after is good.
We have to come up with a better way of getting this information, all right?
Yeah, put it on the TV screen.
So Phoebus is playing Pocosin, and Pocosin is leading 7-0.
And that's who we want, right?
Yes,
because
we want Pocosin to win. 7:59 to go. Yellow Jackets kicking off. It's going to be a deep kick. Take it at the 10, 15, 20, straight up the middle of the field. Into the secondary. And it's going to be a tackle on the far side. Touchdown, saving tackle. Nice return into JM territory. Like I said, Bob, you can't let your guard down around this Blue Devil team.
No, they have too much talent. They really do. They didn't get here by a fluke, that's for sure.
Excellent field position on that excellent kickoff return down to the James Monroe 35-yard line. JM's defense, they've really got to step it up here. First and 10 yards to go for Hopewell. Quarterback flag coming out. Might have been movement on that offensive line. Going to be against the Yellow Jackets. Somebody lined up in that neutral zone.
I get a little head start. Can't blame a guy for trying to get ahead.
Here we go. First and 5 yards to go at the James Monroe 30-yard line. And a run up the middle, down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
Number 32, Ronnie Walker.
That's Walker on the carry. 5'11", 176, 10th grader. And once again, Hopewell going with a no huddle. Quarterback gets the snap and keeps it. Bounces to the outside. He's going to be tackled by a couple of JM players. Hard to pick up some of those lineman numbers, Bob.
Yeah, it's, I thought during the day we'd have a better time of it, but some the numbers are a little bit small, but I can see them all on the sidelines here, so we know who's not playing.
So second, that was Lucas in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets. Second and 11 yards to go. A run around the left side, cuts it back inside. And a nice tackle by the Yellow Jackets. Picked up a few yards on that play where it will be third down. And about 3 yards to go for Hopewell. 6:52 to go in this first half. 3rd and 3 facing the Blue Devils. Quarterback going to hand it off to big number 36. And this guy's so big, Bob.
Yeah, he just leans in.
Yeah, he was hit at the line of scrimmage and fell forward and picked up 6 yards.
Yeah, he's strong.
And that's going to be enough for a Hopewell first down. First and 10 yards to go at the James Monroe 14-yard line. 24-7, James Monroe. Quarterback operating from the pistol formation. Now flag coming out. Going to be an offsides penalty against the Yellow Jackets. I don't know if the Yellow Jackets, Bob, are lining up in the neutral zone or if there's somebody just that antsy.
Now, I haven't seen anybody jump, so I think you're right, Herman. I think they're saying we're lining up in the neutral zone.
So first and 5 yards to go for Hopewell at the James Monroe 9-yard line. Quarterback operating from and he's looking to throw the football, and it's going to be a swing pass off the fingertips of the big receiver. That guy just floated out of the backfield, Bob, and the quarterback tried to deliver and unable to come up with the reception.
Yeah, and if he had made that initial handoff, it was kind of like a play action.
Yeah.
If he'd made that handoff, I think they would have done better.
2nd and 5 yards to go for the Blue Devils at the James Monroe 9-yard line. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to go in this first half in this region championship game. Quarterback hands it off inside, bouncing around, finally taken down inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. Yep.
Yeah, Hopewell has strong running backs. These guys can hit and roll.
So they did pick up the first down, Bob. First and goal from the JM 4-yard line. Quarterback looking on his wrist and getting a play. Now he's ready to go. Operating from the pistol, and that's going to be the big guy into the end zone touchdown. Number 36 for Hopewell, and that's Naz Cooper, 5'9", 255 junior. He literally went untouched into the end zone. So a 4-yard touchdown run by Cooper. Big Naz. Extra point attempt here. High snap. The kick is up. Flag coming out. It's going to be offsides against Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
It's that referee on the far side over there who's offsides happy.
Yeah. Apparently he's sighting that line pretty tight.
Yeah. And all the calls are coming from that one official. And again, it's going to be offsides penalty against the Yellow Jackets. Half the distance to the goal, so they'll re-kick it.
Penalty decline. Irvin preparing for the extra point.
So extra point attempt here for Hopewell. There's your snap, a high one. The kick is up, and it is good. So timeout on the field with 5:44 to go in this first half. Region championship game. James Monroe 24, Hopewell 14. Back after this. Welcome back to Myrna Field here in Hopewell. Kind of interesting configuration here, isn't it, Bob? Stadium.
It is. And, you know, it's backed, the stadium's backed right up to the school, and it's kind of the old-fashioned way of doing it.
And they've got this brick wall, probably, what, 10 feet tall?
Yeah.
When you approach the stadium, it looks like a prison.
Yeah.
So here we go. Hopewell kick it off to the Yellow Jackets. Squib kick along the ground. Finally picked up by the Yellow Jackets. And he gets to the outside, cuts it back inside. Nice return. Out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. Still moving. That's Nelson on the return. He's a pretty tough cookie.
You're not going to get him down easy.
No. So the Yellow Jackets, good return by D.D. Nelson, getting the ball out to the James Monroe 42-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets, Bob, pretty much in the driver's seat here with 5:34 to go. You know, run the football,
right,
pass,
right.
run some time.
Nice long drive,
Yep.
That's right. And then they get the kickoff second half.
That's right.
See, that'll be 2 possessions.
And they need a score here before half. So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. And Felton goes down.
Bad snap.
High snap. He had to go up high, lost his balance when he was coming down. And they'll spot the ball right back at the 38-yard line. Loss of 2 yards in that play. That's going to set up a second and about 12 yards to go for James Monroe. You got receivers, 3 of them, to the far side of the field. Felton rolling to his left, stops, reverses field, trying to get to the outside. A lot of room.
He's got the outside.
And he slips and falls, and not a bad play. That way he didn't have to take a hit, but he got the first down.
Yeah, smart running. You could tell as soon as he reversed his field for the second time that he was going to get a little distance to run there.
You got a young 10th grader that knows how to slide. Griffin up at Redskins never did get it.
He never did.
Nice run. Oh my goodness, look at Weldon slip tacklers. And now we're getting a flag on the play.
They're going to call helping the runner, I think. But if he blew the whistle, what difference does it make?
Let's see, they're talking with the Yellow Jack. They're going to wave the flag off.
Okay.
Yeah. And I applaud that referee. That takes a lot of nerves.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Because, I mean, it was wrong.
Yeah.
You know, they had blown the play dead, and JM was still blocking.
9-yard pickup by Weldon, setting up a second and a yard to go for the Yellow Jackets. Number 19, Felton. And that's Felton on the carry. He's got the first down. Down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
Tell you what, he's gonna get 100 yards rushing today.
4:32 to go in this first half in this region championship game. 24-14, James Monroe. Trips to the near side of the field. Now they back off. And number 4, Weldon, going to reset back near the quarterback from the pistol. And that's going to be Felton.
Ooh, they got his number that time.
Yeah. Number 55 coming up with a great defensive play.
Felton, he's in his own backfield. On the blue devil, number 55, Reggie Jones.
So Jones in on the stop. And that's going to set up a second at 14 yards to go. Ball back out to the James Monroe. Felton rolling out with the ball. And he throws it. Nice catch.
Wow.
My goodness. That receiver wanted that football. And that's going to be number 12 for the Yellow Jackets.
Jalen Price, he's playing a heck of a game today.
Yes, he is. And they get the first down on the far side of the field as they mowed the chain. First down and 10 yards to go for James Monroe. Yellow Jacket, 4 wideouts, and that's going to be Weldon bouncing it to the left side off guard, and might have picked up 2, 3, 4 yards on that run.
Yeah, it looked like he may have gotten more there, but somebody made a good tackle on it.
Yeah. So the Yellow Jackets chip it away at this Hopewell defense as they use their running game and their passing game, and now we're going to get a timeout here. Timeout on the field in this regional playoff game. 3:14 to go. It's James Monroe 24 and Hopewell 14. And a lot of playoff action taking place, and what a great year for Massaponax last night, Bob, coming to an end.
Yeah, that was sad, and I think it made the whole area sad because they've played such great football this year.
Coming up with our first loss of the season, and a 1-point loss at that, but we want to congratulate
the Massaponax Panthers are a football machine, and was it three straight regular seasons undefeated?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So Fredericksburg area still represented well. You got Cortland, you got James Monroe in the playoffs, still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the Yellow Jackets taking a time out there. Second down and 7 yards to go for James Monroe.
Student body right.
And he tried to pop it through and close to that first down marker.
Number 19, A.J. Felton on the keeper play. On the stop for the Blue Devils, number 26, Deleon Drew.
So
Got that first down.
yes. You know what I like, Bob, and I haven't seen it before, but I'm seeing it this afternoon. There's no stopping until that whistle blows.
Exactly.
Yellow Jackets keep it on the ground. He fumbles the football, and it's going to be picked up. My goodness.
Blue Devils recover.
That'll hurt a bit.
Recovering for the Blue Devils, number 28.
So
Anthony
Hopewell
Crawford.
coming up with a fumble recovery.
Blue Devils have it first and 10.
Boy, this could have pretty much sealed their fate here
Yes.
for the first half if the Yellow Jackets had scored. And I'm thinking, well, you never know. You got to run the ball in situations like this ball in between the tackles.
Yeah. Just kind of keep it simple and use that clock.
So Hopewell with a first and 10 yards to go at their 18-yard line. Yellow Jackets and a run around the right side.
Got to get him.
And the Yellow Jackets come up defensively and put the ball carrier down.
Monty Walker, number 32 of the Blue Devils.
Gain of 2 yards, setting up a second down and 8 yards to go. Lucas in on the stop for James Monroe. Just don't want to get beat deep here.
Yeah. Want to keep them, tight anyway. Make them use that clock.
And the Yellow Jackets, they don't mind getting beat underneath, but you certainly don't want anybody to get behind you as Hopewell complete that pass and pick up a first down.
Complete to Ryan Monroe, number
Wow,
11.
they didn't even run the clock that last play. And here it goes. Okay.
2:10 and counting down. The quarterback looking to throw the football. He's going to be hit, but he gets away and
He gotta
finally
get it now.
taken down. Yes. Aggressive play. It was a jailbreak. You had D.D. Nelson meeting his teammate back in the quarterback's face, and they come up with a big sack, a loss of about 8 yards, setting up a second down and 18 yards to go.
Cameron Hill hit his own backfield.
That was a great blitz on that call.
Wasn't it? Like one Yellow Jacket stung
Yes.
him, and the other one came in and finished him off.
Yellow Jackets, now we're getting a timeout. And the Yellow Jackets taking a timeout. We'll keep it right here, Bob.
All righty.
As we go to timeout here with 1:46 to go. Yellow Jackets up by 10. And we got the information on some of the playoffs. So 6A South is Oscar Smith, 29, Ocean Lakes, 19. Thomas Dale beat Cosby by the score of 13-7. 6A North, Robinson at South County. That game being played this afternoon, along with Lake Braddock hosting Westfield. 5A North, Stonesbridge beat Massaponax last night 50-49. And Tuscarora 63, North Stafford 49. So those two teams will play each other. Then the 5A South, Indian River 21, Hampton 17. That is the final, and what a surprise to see Hampton go down.
Yeah. Indian River, is that down in Tidewater?
Yep.
Okay.
Second down and 18 yards to go. A handoff.
Draw play.
And the Yellow Jackets stayed at home and defensed it well. If I were the Yellow Jackets, Bob, I'd take another timeout here. Minute 32. They got a chance to get this ball back again.
You're right. You're right. And if they can get in there and mess with that punt, that'd be good too.
So a minute 20 to go. Fourth down. They get third down and 13 yards to go. And quarterback steps up, and he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. And there's a holding call, but no flag on the play. And that's going to be a reception. It was holding up here and no call.
Wow.
Obvious holding call against the Yellow Jackets. And that play goes for big yards for Hopewell.
You mean Hopewell was holding, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that completion will put the ball down at the James Monroe 27-yard line with a minute 1 second to go.
Hey, want to get this ball back now.
I don't know why that defender for the Yellow Jackets allowed that receiver to get behind him. Quarterback, handoff and a run down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. 45 seconds to go. And Hopewell taking a timeout. It was an obvious holding call because the entire fans on the JM side said, look at the guy holding.
Oh, yeah.
He held him so much he spun him around, Bob.
Yeah, and that's what let the quarterback go. And I think you were asking why he got behind the backs. I think that the defenders were going, oh well, this play's over.
Yeah. And they kind of let up just a little bit, and that receiver slipped in behind. So very important defensive stand here by the Yellow Jackets. They do not want to give up a touchdown with only 45 seconds left in this first half. That was a big play there by Hopewell, Bob.
Yeah.
That quarterback did a great job getting rid of that football. Cameron Hill, the quarterback, 5'10", 168. He's a junior. And you can look for them to throw the football here now. And I don't think they have any more timeouts. Hill, the quarterback, looks, throws a pass over the head of number 23, number 4, coming up with the reception. And that's going to be what? 19-yard touchdown reception. And number 4, Dwayne. They say 35 yards. My goodness, 24-20. Extra point attempt here, and it is a 3-point game. Timeout on the field, 24-21, James Monroe Region Championship game. And the Yellow Jackets had him, Bob, and they let him off the hook.
Yeah, what a shame. I hope that's not a turning point there.
So Hopewell, they're telling you why They are 8-2, 10-2 coming into this afternoon's football game. They've got the same mentality as the Yellow Jackets. Never say die.
Exactly.
And they're hanging around in this football game 24-21 with 40.7 seconds to go. And the officials blew it by not making the holding call. We were giving these guys the benefit of the doubt up until now.
Yeah, that was a a bad no call.
Yep. So the Yellow Jackets will receive the football here. And a great note earlier, Bob, where you talked about the Yellow Jackets getting the opening kickoff in the second half.
Yeah, and they need to run this one back first.
Let's see if they kick it away or squib it along the ground. Here's your kick by Hopewell. It's going to be a short kick. And I think that's D.D. Nelson on the return again. And that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their 33-yard line.
And they're purposely keeping it away from Matt Felden.
Yeah. 34 seconds to go in this first half. We've got a ball game. You're on the road at Hopewell, 24-21, James Monroe.
Yellow Jackets ball.
Yellow Jackets were in command there.
1st and 10, 34.8 seconds to go in the first half.
So the Yellow Jackets, I would try to go up top here.
Yeah, let's see if I see Boley out there on the far right, and he would make a good target down the sidelines.
You got two receivers split to the left side of the field. Boley to the right. Yellow Jackets, that's Felton on the run. Runs into a couple of Hopewell players.
Kind of slammed.
Hit by the Blue Devils, number 20.
Kind of slammed it down.
Yep.
Number 36, Nas Cooper.
So finally, the Hopewell fans have something to cheer about. It's been all James Monroe in this first half. The Yellow Jackets are not going to run another play. 4 seconds to go. That's going to do it.
That is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half of football in this region championship game here in Hopewell, Virginia. Our score is James Monroe 24, Hopewell 21. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back on the road here at Hopewell, Virginia. It's a region championship game. Yellow Jackets 24 and Hopewell 21, Bob, and a well-played first half of football. A couple of mistakes by the Yellow Jackets, but they capitalized and scored when they had the opportunity to do so.
Exactly.
And thus they're leading right now 24-21. And you got a score. You can give your update now, and I'll get that score.
The score coming, okay.
Yep.
All right, JM got on the board first at 5:26 with a 17-yard field goal by Brandon Marine, 3-0. Hopewell came back with a touchdown at 2:39 on the 1-yard run by Cameron Hill. Point after good there. They took a 7-3 lead. James Monroe came roaring back at the end of the first quarter at 1:47 on a 20-yard TD pass, Felton to Bowley, and took 10-7 lead into the second quarter. JM scored again at 9:56 of the second quarter on a 1-yard plunge by A.J. Felton. Point after was good and made it 17-7. Jackets came right back at 7:59 on a 65-yard punt return by Matt Felton. Made it 24-7 James Monroe, and they looked like they might take that and add to it. And then all of a sudden they got a fumble. Hopewell got a fumble at 5:44, and they had a 4-yard TD run by Cooper. Point after was good, 24-14, and Hopewell scored once again with 40 seconds left on the clock with Dwayne Westry on a 30-yard TD catch. And the point after was good there, making the score James Monroe 24 and Hopewell 21 at the half.
What a well-played first half of football here on the run. Has the atmosphere of a championship game. 24-21, and Bob at the half. And that other 3A East regional game, it's Poquoson leading Phoebus at the half by the score of 14-7.
How about that? Yeah. So they look like they're going back and forth, but not quite as fast as this one's going back and forth.
But seems to be two well-played games this afternoon.
Yeah.
And this one could be in the 40s, 50s. We just don't know.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to trade scores. They're two really potent offenses, and whoever gets the last punch in is it's going to take it.
Could walk away with the trophy this afternoon. So it's halftime here at Hopewell, and the Hopewell Marching Band out on the field performing now. And we'll be back with that third quarter kickoff. And right now it's 24-21 James Monroe in this region championship game. Welcome back to Hopewell, Virginia, as we get set for the start of the second half here. The Yellow Jackets won the coin toss but deferred, and will be receiving the football to open up this second half. Glad to have you along this afternoon on Channel 83, and it goes into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and the Yellow Jacket will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, that's the first one they've kicked in the end zone. They've been doing that short stuff, and Nelson's been running it back pretty well.
So the Yellow Jackets, the good thing about it, Bob, and you talked about it in the first half, the Yellow Jackets would be getting the football to open up this second half, 24-21, and it was a couple of plays where Hopewell took advantage and made this a pretty good first half, 24-21, as we began here in the second half. Yellow Jackets 1st and 10 yards to go, and that's Weldon on the run, cuts it back inside, and look at number 77 with he's still running, picks up about 13 yards on that run, Weldon.
For the Yellow Jackets.
And number 77, Martin, for the Yellow Jackets, got one whale of a block in.
Yeah, he was downfield at least 6 yards and out in front.
Yellow Jackets again, that's Weldon. Keeps it on the ground, picks up about 4 yards on that run, out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets trying to put together a drive to open up this second half. Felton with the call and the run, skips through and could not get the lean, about 1.5 yards shy of picking up the first down.
A.J. Felton.
That's going to set up a third down And about a yard and a half to go.
Yeah, the first play's all been running plays, and that's probably a good idea.
Ball just at the James Monroe 41-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Yellow Jackets with 2 to the right side. And Felton is going to do an audible here as they reset. Bringing Price in
How
the
much
slot.
time? Wow.
Yellow Jackets going to have to. Price sets right beside the quarterback. And he's going to get close to that first down marker.
Yeah, they may have to bring that one out. Let's see where he puts it.
Don't you move that ball back, ref. He moved it back.
He did.
That's a terrible spot for the Yellow Jackets.
Looks like it'll be 4th and 1.
He moved the ball back. His forward progress took him up further than that. And he moved it back a
Yeah,
yard.
it's all in where you spot it, isn't it? Wow.
And it's right directly in front of us. That's why I've got a good line on it. And they're going to bring the chain out. But the referee spotted the ball about a yard shy.
It may not even be a yard. It looks more like 6 inches.
So they will take the chain out to measure.
And they try to trip up Coach Serby on the way out there.
You can trip him up, but Serby is not going to go down.
Oh, you're right, Herm.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
They moved it way back.
They sure did.
Can't believe that he just deliberately spotted that football like that.
Yeah, now the Jackets, they're going to be forced to punt, I'm almost sure.
That's a crucial call in this football game.
It
We've
really
had
is.
2. The non-call in the waning minutes of the second quarter, and this call where they obviously had the first down, and the referee marked it back a yard. So 4th down, punting down here for the Yellow Jackets. And back deep for
Too much time.
Is that going to be a delay of game? Now, I don't know what's wrong with the Yellow Jackets. It's going to be a false start. Yellow Jackets cannot come unglued at the seams here now.
Yeah, they need to get down the field and cover this because they had an advantage coming up the field.
Punter standing at his 22-yard line. Gets off an ugly kick, and it takes a bounce.
James Monroe's punt is down.
That was a short punt.
45-yard line. Hopefully we'll have
Yeah,
it
it
first and
looked
10.
like he might have rushed it a little bit and didn't have to.
Haven't seen too many punters that punt the ball and don't come off the ground, though.
Yeah.
Kind of stiff leg punt.
Yeah, you're not going to get as much behind it.
Now you got to come up off the ground to generate some torque.
Yeah.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for Hopewell at their 44-yard line. Quarterback calls his own number, and he's trying to get to the outside, and he does, and he steps out of bounds on the far side of the field. This guy is good. We're talking about Cameron Hill, 5'10", 168 junior. And ball spotted at the James Monroe 41-yard line. And that's going to be a first down for Hopewell. Hopewell with a first and 10 yards to go. And nice tackle down inside. That's going to be Nelson in on stop for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, they
Nelson.
need to get him into a 3rd down situation on this.
2nd and 8 yards to go. Ball at the James Monroe 39-yard line. 9:04 remaining here in the third quarter. JM 24, Hopewell 21. Quarterback. And he keeps the football. And the missed tackles by the Yellow Jackets, my goodness. That's the same thing that plagued them early in the season, Bob. But a flag on the play. Might be a holding call up in there.
That would help.
So, referees.
Yeah.
Penalty against the Blue Devils. You can't have all of that great blocking up front. Somebody's got to hold. That's going to push the ball back out to the 43-yard line. 2nd and 11 facing the Blue Devils.
Hope we'll have it 2nd and 11.
Quarterback, you got trips to the near side of the field. One receiver to the far, operating from the pistol formation. Quarterback gets the ball, looking to throw it, and rifles a pass and a cushion on the other side of the field. Boley playing real soft over there, Bob.
Yeah, I don't get that unless he's thinking he can pick something off.
And that's a gain. 3rd down. Thank you, Jim. 3rd and 2 yards to go for, and this is probably about 2 down territory.
Yeah, it is. And we've seen the quarterback run the ball a lot on these situations.
8:17 to go, 3rd and 2 yards to go for the Blue Devils. And that's going to be a handoff, and they've got the 1st down.
Oh, I got more.
And missed tackles again. Finally knocked out of bounds. That's number 22, Isaiah Locust, 5'9", 174 senior.
Yeah, let Mr. Mo come into the blue jersey now.
So 1st and 10 yards to go
1st and 10.
for the Blue Devils at the JM 15-yard line. Quarterback, and he's going to keep the football. And they're still not getting those good hits, are they?
No, and that may even have been a busted play. I don't really think he intended to carry that.
0-0-3-2-2-0.
2nd down and 9 yards to go for Hopewell. Ball at the James Monroe 14-yard line. Yellow Jackets trying to dig in here on defense. The quarterback, number 10, Hill, Cameron Hill, gets the call. A run around the left side. You got to cut that corner. And he steps out of bounds. Didn't pick up much. Might have been a yard.
If they mark it right, let's see if they do. Yeah.
They're going to spot it at the 11-yard line. So 3rd down and 8 yards to go for Hopewell at the James Monroe 11-yard line.
Watch the draw play to the big guy.
And got to have a great defensive stand here by the Yellow Jackets. And that's going to be the quarterback looking to throw the football. And that's going to be intercepted, no, broken up in the end zone by Boley. That ball hung up there a long time, Bob.
It really did.
Boley had time to recover, and he knocks that pass down. Incomplete, stopping the clock with 7:09 to go.
They're going to go for the field goal.
It's going to be about a 29-yard field goal attempt here. Saw this guy kick earlier, and the snap to hold the kick. It was partially blocked.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. And dropped in. Whoa.
So a 29-yard field goal that hit the crossbar. If the wind had been blowing in the opposite direction, it would have never gone over. Timeout on the field, 7:09 to go. And this 3rd quarter in this region championship game, we're deadlocked at 24. Back after this. Welcome back to Hopewell, Virginia. 7:09 to go in this third quarter in this region championship game this afternoon, and we've got a good one going here. Tied at 24. Yellow Jackets set to receive the football here as Hopewell gets set to kick off. Hopewell, blue uniforms, white numbers. Yellow Jackets in the orange pants, and it's going to be Felton who fumbles it. 15-20, reverses field, and a flag coming out.
Matt Felton on the return.
And so now they're going to throw a flag against the Yellow Jackets on a return. These guys are on the ball.
Against James Monroe.
Kind of tough playing against. All right, I'll leave him alone.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And if it weren't crucial places, you know, these are.
Bob, when you see me going in that direction, please pull me back.
Well, I'm halfway behind you there anyway, so I don't know if I'll pull you back or not.
So the Yellow Jackets 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be a run out near the 15-yard line.
Weldon on the carry.
Weldon on the carry for the Yellow Jackets. And that other game, Pocosin and Phoebus game, it was Pocosin leading 14-7 at the half. And as soon as we get a score, we'll certainly pass it along to you. Yellow Jackets probable passing formation here. And the quarterback, Weldon, talking back there. No, now they're going to call another penalty against the Yellow Jackets.
Legal procedure against James Monroe.
It's that same referee, same official.
Getting on a roll.
Yes.
Don't want the Jackets to get any
Takes the ball back to the
momentum here.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
So, hate to see it turn out like this, but the referees were getting to get control of this football game. And that doesn't look good for the Yellow Jackets. 2nd down and 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets at their 10-yard line. Yellow Jackets, it's going to be Weldon. Felton, he's going to be pulled down at the 8-yard line. See, the name of the game right now, Bob, is field position. And what has happened, the referees have put the Yellow Jackets in a disadvantage when it comes to field position, even if they don't pick up this 1st down on a punt exchange. Hopewell will get this in excellent field position.
Yeah, it's a momentum killer, no question about it. What we need is a nice pass here.
3rd down and 12 yards to go for James Monroe. Felton rolling to his left, looking, and it's going to be intercepted.
Oh, not a good thing.
He underthrew into the end zone, touchdown. Felton, he underthrew Boley on that pass play. I don't know how safe a pass play called down there would be, because you don't want things like that to happen.
Wow.
Interception return for a touchdown for Hopewell.
Attempt the extra point.
30-24 our score. Hopewell set to kick off to the extra point rather. It is up and it is good. Timeout on the field in this region championship game. Our score is Hopewell 31, James Monroe 24. Back after this. Welcome back to Hopewell. Yellow Jackets fans, Bob, really getting into it now.
Yeah, they want to inspire the Jackets at the same time. They're not happy with the refs. I'm sorry.
7-point lead for Hopewell. 5:08 to go in this third quarter. Hopewell line drive kick going to be taken inside the 5.
Cut out.
And the Yellow Jackets. And so a return out to the 29-yard line.
Return.
That's where the Yellow Jackets have it. Bob, we've seen resiliency all year from the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it'll take one big play, and then all of a sudden, maybe they can swing that mo back.
Had a couple of big plays by both teams. The Yellow Jackets with the punt return for a touchdown. And that interception return for a touchdown by Hopewell. These teams with identical records coming into this afternoon's game. Plus, they mirror each other in what they do out there on the football field. Yellow Jackets, and a nice, strong, hard run out across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, you'd like to see them, be safe and run, but at the same time, you'd like to see them get some kind of electrifying play that will light a fire.
Yellow Jackets are not going to give up here. Trips to the far side of the field. Quarterback pass across the middle, is batted up in the air and nearly intercepted. That's a timing play across the middle, and Felton just a little bit late on that throw.
23. That's 12 straight wins for the Cavaliers.
What?
Excuse me, over the Cavaliers. Tech is now bowl eligible.
Third down at 3 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Felton, that's going to be Felton. Oh, he's down.
Felton stopped in his backfield.
Little bit suspect here with play selection.
Yeah, they got to get some kind of series going here. Fourth down.
Fourth down for the Yellow Jackets, and they're going to have to punt it here. Did not do a thing with it on that possession. Sometimes you got to run the ball in between the tackles. And it was Felton that time, had nowhere to run with the football. Punter has to get off a good punt. Last time punt was not too good, a low snap.
Oh, this is trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
What in the world happened on that?
Low snap, and he just decided to not punt it.
So the punter, it was a low snap, he picked the ball up. He could have gotten the punt off.
I thought so, but
he elected to run, so it's first down and 10 yards to go.
In the third quarter.
Jackets are digging a hole here. They got to watch out.
Digging a deep hole, Bob. And Hopewell with the football. First and 10 at the James Monroe 20-yard line. Two receivers split to the far side of the field. You got two to the near. Quarterback from the pistol. And it's a handoff. And the Yellow Jackets, it was a hold in the middle of the line. And it's no call by the referee. You can see the JM player, number 44, Bob, complaining.
Yeah, look at it. He's saying, what's up?
Matt Abel is complaining hard to the referee that he was held. But it's no call from the referee. So here we go. It's going to be first and 11 yards to go. A loss of a half yard on that play. Quarterback again from the pistol formation. There was movement. The center moved. Let's see where the call is. The center was backing up. What's the call here? Yes. 5-yard penalty. I saw that one, Bob.
Yeah.
With my own two eyes.
Yeah, and you know what? You've been seeing them right the whole time. It's just a matter of getting the guy pull that rag
Getting those
out.
guys there to see what I'm seeing. So second and about 16 yards to go. And the quarterback, look at the cushion. My goodness, you can't give him that much cushion.
Company on the reception for the Blue
Got to
Devils.
play him up tighter than that.
Knocked out of bounds.
That's a reception. Abel is hurt. Matt Abel is hurt. He's coming out. Really limping bad.
Third, about 7.
3:22 to go in this third quarter. Don't want to lose Matt.
No, he's holding on to his hip area and must have gotten a hip pointer or something.
Yeah. Ball at the 16-yard line, third down and 7 yards to go for Hopewell. Hopewell trips to the far side, fakes a handoff, trying to rifle a pass. It's going to be picked off by the Yellow Jackets.
That'll help.
That's Nelson on a return. D.D. Nelson coming up with the interception. Yes.
I tell you what, that was close to a spear there on that tackle too.
So the Yellow Jackets getting the ball back with 2:59 to go in this third quarter. And Nelson with the key interception.
Let this be the fire, Jackets. Let it be the fire. Here we go.
15-yard line, they'll put it in play first and 10.
So the Yellow Jackets will have it first and 10 from their 15-yard line. 2:59 to go. In this third quarter, they trail 31-24. Felton looking to throw the football, and it's nice catch. My goodness,
wow,
out across the 40.
Matt Felton.
That was brother Matt. Matt between two defenders coming up with that catch out across the 40 to the 43-yard line.
All right, guys. We'll just blow on that flame a little bit. Blow on the flame.
Yellow Jackets and a catch in traffic, and he's going to his brother, Bob.
Uh-huh.
Gain of a couple of yards out across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, this was designed in the Felton's backyard. We'll take that.
Second down at 8 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets at their 47. 2:29 to go, third quarter. Felton looking again, being flushed out of the pocket, and that's going to be a jump ball. He threw it to Boley, and it had to be a little bit higher. Boley is telling him to throw it a little bit higher. I'll come up with the catch.
Yeah, he has made some big catches, jump ball catches this year.
That falls incomplete, stopping the clock with 2:22 to go in this third quarter. Big third down play here for the Yellow Jackets. Third and 7 yards to go. 4 wideouts for the Yellow Jackets. Pass in the middle with the catch. Leacock coming up with the catch for James Monroe. Boy, he threw that thing on a dime, Bob.
Yes, he did. And Darius Leacock is not a real strong receiver, but I tell you what, he's got good hands.
He's excellent hands. First down for the Yellow Jackets. First and 10 at the Blue Devils' 27-yard line. Felton flushed out of the pocket, cuts it inside, dips to the outside, and pulled out of bounds on the JM side of the field.
Yeah, he made about, what, 5 on that?
Yeah, about 3 yards.
Yeah. I'm being a little optimistic.
About 4 yards, Bob.
Okay.
So second and 6 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets at the 22-yard line in Hopewell territory. 2:04 to go. There's your snap. Felton looking. Going to be flushed out. Rifle the pass, and it's didn't have enough on it, but he had 2 players open in the end zone.
Yeah, the one in the middle was the guy that was hoping he would get it.
That's a real difficult play, Bob, because you got to really stop and plant.
Yeah.
And get something on that football. He was unable to plant, thus the pass coming up a little bit short.
Yeah, his brother was just waving like crazy down there.
So, no timeout here. 1:59 to go. 31-24. The Yellow Jackets trailing. But they're putting together a pretty good drive here. And this will be 2-down territory for the Yellow Jackets. If they don't pick it up here on third down, they're really taking their time out there. You can see Don Joy out on the field taking a timeout. They did not have the right play call.
Yeah.
Regional championship game, 31-24. Hopewell back after this. Welcome back. A minute 59 to go here in this third quarter. That Phoebus and Pocosin game tied up at 14, Bob.
Oh, my goodness.
Yellow Jackets' third down play, and the quarterback.
Gotta run it.
And he leaped toward that first down marker. And let's see where they spot it.
Difference between a first down and a field goal attempt.
Remember the chain game took a good hit down there. He raised both arms in the air, stating that he was okay. So let's see where they spot it.
Looks like they're going to measure.
Make an adjustment to the equipment.
They broke it.
Broke the down marker.
That's all we need. A minute 50 to go in the third and fourth quarter where we have no.
College football championship.
He bid that thing up, didn't he?
Score for Williamsburg.
Yeah.
UK 7, William Mary 0, third quarter.
So still some discussion down there.
I mean, if he jumped at the, did he jump at the yard marker or the down marker?
So
it's a down marker.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 yards shy. So fourth down.
Gotta
and
go.
2 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets.
Come on, fellas.
Felton
Gotta have it.
looking, and it's going to be a fade. There's nobody there.
Oh, my goodness.
Why not go for the first down?
Their flag on play.
Uh-oh.
Might be a holding call. Let's see if it's against Hopewell. Yeah.
Okay, that'll help.
Penalty against Hopewell. I want to shake that ref's hand.
I was going to say, you ready to take
Yeah.
some of it back?
Yeah, I'll take it back a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
Still owe me one.
They do indeed. That was a big call that missed down there.
Gutsy call by the referees with this home crowd here. And the penalty against is going to be first down for James Monroe.
Yeah, you know, let's run off the tackles here. You know, behind Big 77 Martin.
Ball at the 5-yard line, first and goal for the Yellow Jackets. You got trips to the far side of the field. You got only 2 defenders out there. Yellow Jackets, Felton rolling out with the football. And that's going to be into the end zone. Touchdown, James Monroe. Is that Bowley?
I'm trying to see a number.
That's going to be number 6, I think. Leacock.
Leacock?
Leacock coming up with the 5-yard touchdown reception. And the Yellow Jackets a point away from tying up this football game.
Nolan Marine in to attempt the extra point.
The Yellow Jackets could tie it up here. Snap to hold. The kick. It's up. And it is perfect. Timeout on the field. Regional championship game. The winner will advance. Minute 39 to go. Our score, it's deadlock at 31. Welcome back. Home of the Blue Devils here in Tidewater. I guess not quite Tidewater.
No, but it's bordering.
Right on the edge.
Yeah.
Yellow Jackets set to kick off to Hopewell. Ball at the 40-yard line. That's where they usually kick it from. Marine with a kick, and it's taken at the 5, 10, 15.
Good.
The Yellow Jackets defensed it well on special teams.
Yeah, let's see if the Mo can stay with them.
Did not get it back to the 30-yard line, so Hopewell will have it first and 10.
For the Yellow Jackets, Hopewell put the ball in play first and 10 at about the 29-yard line. 1 minute.
Yeah, 29-yard line. That's where they will start here with a minute 34 to go in this third quarter. Been a whale of a football game this afternoon. Sorry you were unable to come down and witness this, but we are glad that you are enjoying it
Ronnie Walker on the carry.
on Channel 83 and Regional Web TV.
I don't know who that was that kind of hog-tied the guy down.
Yep.
That was Nelson.
That's a great description, Bob. That's exactly what he did.
First down for
The old
Hopewell,
hog tie.
39-yard line.
First and 10 for Hopewell at their 29-yard line. Quarterback, and it's going to be a run. And the Yellow Jackets come up big. Yes.
Ronnie Walker get on the carry for the Blue Devils.
Lucas in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets.
Ford Lucas in on the stop for the Yellow Jackets. Loss of 1.
So that's second and 11 yards to go. The Yellow Jackets, Bob, have got to hold them here. 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. Quarterback from the pistol formation. It's going to be a pass in the flat. Missed tackles.
That hurt.
Into the secondary.
Pass is complete to number 11, Ronnie Monroe.
I don't know why they give him all of those
Yellow Jackets,
cushions
40-yard line
in
for
that
first
secondary.
down.
Injured JM player now.
Timeout on the field.
You know, if you're going to give him that Bowley, the injured player, Bob, if you're going to give him a cushion in that secondary, you got to put pressure on him up front. So
Yeah.
sometimes you might have to blitz and force that quarterback to throw the football sooner than he wants to throw it.
Yeah, they were getting in the backfield a little bit in that first half, and I think now that way they're mixing up the runs and the passes, they're a little shy on that.
Yeah. Injured JM player, that's number 1, Bowley. DJ Bowley, 175 pounds, 6'4", senior.
Touchdown, Hopewell, the ball at the Yellow Jacket 41-yard line. 40 seconds left in the third
That
quarter.
guy's a great football player, Bob, but even a better basketball player. So Bowley a little bit shaken up. He's coming off. And the Yellow Jackets, first and 10 for Hopewell at the Yellow Jackets 42-yard line. 34 seconds to go. Might be the last play of this third quarter. And that's going to be number 32. And he's going to be pulled down right at the 40-yard line. Didn't gain much on that running play.
No, we could use a couple more like that.
31-31, 11 seconds to go. And they're not in a position to snap the ball here. That's going to end the third quarter play here in Hopewell, Virginia, home of the Blue Devils regional championship game. We're deadlocked at 31. Back after this. Welcome back to Hopewell, Virginia. 12 more minutes of football in this fourth quarter, and we're deadlocked at 31 all. Second and 8 yards to go for the Blue Devils. They keep it on the ground, and the Yellow Jackets come up big defensively. What a great play.
Yeah, and I like to see him penetrate that backfield because that's how you can stop those big backs.
That was Boxley on the hit rather, and
one of the Blue Devils down.
Yeah, he hit flat on his face. That's number 50, Bob. Lavon Cottonmount, 6'3", 276 senior. This kid has been active all day, and he was injured on that tackle. He wasn't ball carrier, but he was one of those blockers up in front.
Yeah, somebody just ran over him.
Yeah. Flat on his back now. Certainly hope it's not a serious injury. 7 minutes to go in that Poquoson Phoebus game. And Poquoson, Bob, kicked a field goal. They lead 17-14.
What a football game. Wow.
Yes. So I wonder if they're playing down at Bailey Field.
That would be a logical kind of central location for it, wouldn't it?
Because Phoebus, what, Newport News, am I correct?
Yes, I'm almost sure of that, yeah. I just judge it by the signs on 64. I see Phoebus and Poquoson.
Yeah.
One exit after the other, I think.
Like Poquoson, we know, is on the peninsula.
Yes, we know that, yeah.
We've been down there quite a few times. Number 50 is up and walking off under his own power. That's really good to see. Seems to be laboring a little bit, Bob, with a leg or foot or something. But he was able to walk off, and that's always good to see.
Yeah, it's always good.
Third down and 10 yards to go for Hopewell.
Got a passing situation now.
James Monroe, 40-yard line. Let's see if they send the pressure from the linebackers. And this guy left too soon. It's going to be blown dead. Number 4 was in motion, but he was really in a hurry to get downfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he may have been the primary receiver, right? Listen, I got to get down to the sidelines quickly.
Before they recognize me.
Yeah, right.
So penalty against Hopewell. That's going to push him back 5 yards, setting up a third and about 14 yards to go from the James Monroe 45-yard line. 11:36 just getting underway here in this fourth quarter. Quarterback looking to throw the football, looking downfield. That pass was, he's reaching out for that, and I think he's got the first down. Wow. I can't believe how soft they're playing in that secondary.
Yeah, their quarterback is getting that football out there too pretty quickly, and they're not going to be able to lay back like that.
They've done it every time when they get in a situation like this. The corners are playing too soft. So that's going to be a first down for Hopewell at the James Monroe 30-yard line. 11:06 to go. Hopewell with the ball, and that's going to be a run, and the Yellow Jackets come up big defensively. Loss of about 6-7 yards on that play.
Don't get them in another third down situation and play off of them.
Nothing wrong with their run defense. It's the secondary that's been allowing the big plays. So second and 15 yards to go for Hopewell at their 35 to JM 35-yard line. 10.5 minutes to go in this football championship game. Quarterback rolling to his right, cuts it upfield, and it's a pass and a catch. And the defender right there on top of the play. That's number 10, D.D. Nelson, coming up to make the stop. He's had a great game today.
He has. He's been on a lot of plays.
So third and 9 yards to go. Let's see if these corners come up. You got trips to the far side of the field. You only got 2 defenders out there, Bob. Quarterback.
In his face.
He's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds.
That'll do it.
Yes. Big defensive play by the Yellow Jackets.
Like they tore his jersey, too. That's an insult to injury.
That quarterback wanting to throw the ball downfield, and he was hit and knocked out of bounds. A loss of big yards, setting up a 4th and about 19 yards to go.
Ten's the punter, but watch out. Remember, he pulled up the other
Yes.
time.
Punter looking downfield. He's going to punt it. And the Yellow Jackets, Felton on return. What a gutsy play by Matt Felton.
Yeah, it's gutsy now because he didn't drop it, right?
So the Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10.
Yep. Nice, long, slow drive.
9 minutes and 34 seconds to go. 31-31 tie. Still the same. 21-17. Phoebus have come back to take the lead in that Phoebus-Poquoson game. 9:34 here. 31-31 tie. Felton looking to throw the ball. Man wide open in the middle. That's Matt Felton. Into Hopewell territory, down to the 49-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at midfield. Nice pass by AJ
to his brother, the backyard special.
Felton to Felton. Let's see if we see it again. He pumps, throws a pass, and it's through the arms of the intended receiver. That's Leacock. Leacock tried to short hop it, Bob.
Yeah.
So, incomplete pass, stopping the clock with 9:09 to go. 2nd down and 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. The ball at midfield. 4 wideouts for the Yellow Jackets. Weldon alongside the quarterback, Felton. Felton pass and a catch. That's Boley reaching for that 1st down marker.
Nice tall target.
And let's see what is spotted. They still spotted short. They're going to signal 1st down.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, the yard marker guys are trying to move.
Yeah. He's going to signal 1st down. No, 2nd down and about a yard to go. But it's not the chain crew, Bob. It's the referees telling him wrong stuff. 2nd and a yard to go for the Yellow Jackets. And Felton, you got trips to the near side of the field. Now we're getting a timeout here.
Whoa, that's the 2nd timeout this half.
8:23 to go. Timeout on the field. You're talking about a momentum buster.
Yeah.
By taking a timeout here. Yellow Jacket were ready to go. 31-31. We'll be back after this. Here we go, 8:23 to go, 31-31 tie, 3rd down, and about a yard to go for the Yellow Jackets. And you can bet, Bob, if they don't pick it up here, they'll go for it on 4th down.
I think so.
4 wideouts for the Yellow Jackets, and that's going to be Weldon with the 1st down and more.
Yeah, I like to see him go to him more.
Yes. Down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I think he's hurt. He's going to sit down.
Yeah, I think he's getting a leg cramp.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, that thing is grabbing. Look at him hold his leg.
Yeah.
So we're getting injury timeout here. And 8:18 to go. So Phoebus, Bob, taking a lead in that other region championship game.
Was it like 21-17?
Yes.
Okay. 4-point lead, safe from a field goal.
So, but we want Pocosin, and it's Phoebus came back to take the lead, correct? So we're pulling for Pocosin. And that's well done. That leg cramp. He's coming off the field. What a great hard football player this guy is. Tough, reminds me of Bob Blackburn.
You mean running the wrong direction?
Has that grit about him.
Okay, we'll go with that. You're ever too kind.
8:17 to go. Yellow Jackets first and 10 yards to go. Quarterback Felton. Pass. And it's going to be picked off.
Oh, that's a shame.
They took a timeout to call that. Number 11 on a return. And he's going to be pulled down out of bounds. Bob, you called it. Why didn't you run the football?
Yeah, it's because plenty of time, want to eat some clock and didn't do it.
Juwan Davis pushing out of bounds, just short of the 50-yard line. Hopewell ball, 1st and 10.
The receiver was open, but it was just too quick. The ball didn't get there in time for him to.
Not fair to the offense to run the ball down the field. And they were doing excellent running the football. They put a pass up and have it intercepted. First and 10 yards to go for Hopewell at their 49-yard line. And that's going to be a pass. And the defenders don't react until the ball is in the air. Okay, Herman Griffin, back off.
They are playing off these receivers, and
these are only young people. And they have done a great job to get to where they are. So that completion, first down for Hopewell. First and 10 yards to go. The quarterback, and again, 10-yard cushion on the far side. And they can complete those passes all day long. Whereas the Yellow Jackets, when they're on offense, they don't give that to us.
And that don't seem to be. I tell you what, that coverage back there where they picked, pretty good.
So 2nd and a yard to go for Hopewell. Ball at the James Monroe 27-yard line.
They're going to need another big stop.
Triple receivers to the near side of the field. And he's looking at that receiver all the way. And he's finally knocked down. Might have lost a couple of yards, Bob.
Yeah, they got to him. I tell you what, he pumped a couple times, but he decided to keep it. Probably smart.
So 3rd down, and we'll say 2 yards to go. Ball at the 29-yard line in JM territory. 6 minutes and 46 seconds to go. Quarterback from the pistol formation. Gets the snap, and he keeps the ball. He has the first down.
Going to get a touchdown.
And he's going to score.
Touchdown, Blue Devils!
Missed tackles by the Yellow Jackets, and it caught the Yellow Jackets off guard, 37-31. That was the quarterback. What was that, about 27 yards on the run?
I got 25, but he probably had a couple on the other side, so you're probably right.
We'll say 25-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Cameron Hill. Extra point attempt here by the Yellow Jackets by the Blue Devils. It is good. Timeout on the field, championship regional game, 6:29 to go. Our score, it's Hopewell 38, James Monroe 31. We'll be back after this. We are back here in Hopewell, Virginia. And 38-31, what a ball game this afternoon. 6 to 9 points scored in this football game. Nobody ever thought it was going to be a defensive battle.
No, and if you could call, what is it, 69 points a defensive battle, that's, I still think the Jackets are going to get some more points here, and
well, they've got plenty of time, Bob.
they do.
6:29 to go, 38-31. We need a run back here. Here's your kick. It's going to be a deep kick. Take it at the 5, 10, 15. And that's going to be Felton on the run, on the return. And the Yellow Jackets, there's no need to panic.
Just pretend like you're in practice and you're just bringing the ball down the field.
Yellow Jackets can score from any place on the field. And with 6:21 to go, I'm going to put my money on the orange and black here.
Yeah, let's get them down the field and get.
Even if it is only $3. Yellow Jackets, Felton got to get rid of it. Do they need to panic and throw the football now?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't know why they would throw there, but
Felton hitting his own backfield. By the Blue Devils, number 55. Reggie
So a
Jones,
loss of yards,
and 26.
about 22nd and about 22 yards to go. What you need to do, maybe throw the ball here, but you don't need it all. Get half of it here.
yeah.
And that's going to be a pass over the head of the intended receiver.
Third down.
Certainly hope AJ is not getting frustrated, Bob.
No, it could easily happen, but then again, he can always take off running.
Yep. That falls incomplete. Stop of the clock with 5:40 to go. Third down and about 21 yards to go for James Monroe. Going to have to do something to go downfield here.
Yeah.
Felton looking, and he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and a good run. Nice run by him, almost getting back to the original line of scrimmage. And what happened on that play is going to allow the Yellow Jackets to punt the ball from decent field position.
Yeah, get down that field and see if you can't make a good tackle. And,
Looking at this Hopewell team, Bob, this afternoon, comparing other teams that we've seen this year. Real good team, but not the best team I don't think I've seen this year.
No, and but then
Still goes back to Cortland.
Yeah, no question about that.
Punter gets off. Going to be a fair catch at the 47-yard line.
Blue Devils, 48-yard line, where they will take over first and 10.
So
You can be pretty sure if they're traditional, they're going to go ahead and run the ball now, try to take some time off the clock.
how many times have the JM defense had to step it up this season?
Yeah.
And it's no better time now than to step it up and come up with a big play, interception, fumble recovery or something. They need the ball back.
2 minutes to go in the ball game over there.
First and 10 for Hopewell. And it's going to be a pass in the flat. And
Pass is complete to number 5, Ebu Camaro.
once again, corners playing soft. Pick up on that first down of about 8 yards, second and 2 yards to go. Can't afford to give any team that much yardage on first down.
No.
4 minutes and 24 seconds to go in this football game. And Hopewell in control here. And a quarterback is going to be pulled down for a loss back out to the 38-yard line.
Okay, you know they're going to throw this time, and
Yep.
so you need to Need to get a pick 6 here.
So 3rd down and 6 yards to go for Hopewell. Ball at the James Monroe 48-yard line. Yellow Jackets have got to come up and play tight. Let's see if some pressure will be put on the quarterback. He's rolling out with the football, and he cuts it back.
Somebody's got to get him.
And he's going to get the 1st down. My goodness. That was a block in the back here in the Hopewell backfield, but it was no penalty called.
Yeah, so they needed to catch him in the backfield. Wow.
Quarterback streaking around the left side. There was nobody out there. And he picks up the 1st down with 3:31 to go. Time running out on the Yellow Jackets here. They trail by 7. And it's Hopewell with the football. 1st and 10 yards to go. Quarterback from the pistol. A run right into a couple of JM tacklers.
You know, that's the main reason why Hopewell hasn't run is because we put a stop to the run, but can't put a stop to the pass so well. Or the quarterback running out of the pocket.
I would be looking at taking a timeout here sometime soon too, Bob.
Yeah, they don't need to let that time melt like that.
3:03 to go in this 4th quarter. It's 2nd down and 11 yards to go for Hopewell. Quarterback, and he's going to be finally taken down. And that's Boxley, Gary Boxley, coming up to wrap up the quarterback. And he picks up about 4 yards, so 3rd and a long 8 to go, Bob.
Yeah, this is, you know, if I'm Hopewell, I don't throw here. I let that quarterback run it, although he looks awful tired.
They're not in a hurry here. They're letting time run off the clock. 2:15 to go. The receiver, and he gets away and still missed tackles. That's it.
That's not good.
They had him bottled up, and they allowed the receiver to get away, and he picks up a 1st down with 2:03 to go, and the Yellow Jackets have no way of getting the ball back.
Oh, somebody got mad.
Personal foul.
Here's a flag on the play.
Must have been.
So a JM player coming to the sideline. He will remain nameless. 38-31. Yellow Jackets season close to being over, Bob.
Yeah, it could have been different if they'd not had those fumbles.
So now we're getting a timeout on the field. .203 to go, 38-31, and the Hopewell fans are celebrating. You haven't heard much from them over there today.
Yeah, I honestly think they were expecting to blow us out, and they just seem to be happy now that they're in the driver's seat.
Jim, they played with this team all afternoon. 2:03 remaining, 38-31, timeout on the field. And when we resume play, it's going to be 1st and goal for Hopewell.
They need to punch that ball out of there.
What's that, about the 5-yard line?
Yeah, it's in there deep.
After this goal penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Yellow Jackets. Blue Devils have the 1st and 5. A 1st and goal on the 5.
So 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Quarterback from the pistol. That's going to be a run and a nice hit by James Monroe. Didn't give him much, Bob. Might have picked up a half yard.
No, and that That handoff there was a little shaky, and I was hoping they would knock it out of his hand, but didn't.
Time an ally of the Blue Devils here. Minute 39 to go. They are not in a hurry to snap this football, and there's no way the Yellow Jackets can get it back. They've got to tackle the football here. Then you don't have but a minute and 20 seconds to go in this football game.
They're eating the clock.
See, we're getting a timeout. That might be the last timeout for Hopewell. We'll take a timeout here with a minute 20 to go in this region championship game. Hopewell 38, James Monroe 31. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, Bob. We were talking about the importance of that Phoebus and Pocosin game. Pocosin is up now, but it doesn't mean much to us.
Not unless we come up with a miracle here.
And we got a flag on a play. It might be a holding call against Hopewell.
Cameron Hill, the keeper play.
And I think the initial indication that it is a hold against Hopewell.
Looks like holding.
So, just a glimmer of light there for us at this penalty being marked off. Second down and goal from about the 13-yard line.
About the 15-yard line.
Gonna spot it at the 15-yard line. First and goal from the 15. A minute remaining in this football game. 38-31.
Look at him taking all that time.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please do not come across the ball field at the end of the game. Please do not cross the field at the end of the game.
And here's your snap. That's going to be number 10 on the carry.
Cameron Hill, the keeper.
Down to the 11-yard line.
The Jackets can't stop the clock. Or
33 seconds to go. They've got a timeout.
Timeout. Phoebus. James Monroe. Timeout, James Monroe.
He said timeout Phoebus.
Yeah, Phoebus.
He's thinking about Phoebus and Pocosin. 32.4 seconds to go. Yellow Jackets taking a timeout. Third and goal for Hopewell when we resume play. Well, we might as well start doing our credits now, Bob, because this thing looked like it might be over for the Yellow Jackets, and barring a miracle for them to get the ball back and score.
Yeah, it would have to be a bad fumble, a dribble, and grab it and go.
Well, this might end the Yellow Jackets' quest for another regional championship and a state title. Only 32 seconds left in their season. And that's going to be, got to take the ball out, take the ball.
Taking too much time.
24 seconds to go.
That's it, JM doesn't have, JM can't stop the clock.
They're out of timeouts. Congratulations to Hopewell for winning the regional championship. 9 seconds to go in this championship game. Some dejected JM players, but hold your heads up high, guys. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You took one of the better teams in the state of Virginia down to the wire, only losing by 7 points. So that's going to do it, Bob. We got a lot to talk about when we come back. end of the game here at Hopewell, Virginia. Region championship game. Crown going to Hopewell as they defeat the Yellow Jackets 38-31. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Hopewell, Virginia, Mariner Stadium. And that's the home of the Blue Devils. The Yellow Jackets losing this afternoon in this region championship game by the score 38-31. And here's Bob Blackburn with the recap of this afternoon's football game.
Oh, what could have been, what could have been. Anyway, JM got on the board first at 5:26 in the first quarter on a 17-yard field goal by Brandon Marine and made it 3-0. Hopewell came back with a touchdown at 2:39 on a 1-yard run by Cameron Hill. Point after was good. That made it 7-3 Hopewell. JM came back at the end of the first quarter, 1:47 on a 20-yard TD pass from Felton to Boley and took the lead at 10-7. JM scored again. In fact, they got 21 unanswered points starting in the middle here. At 9:56, they had a 1-yard plunge by A.J. Felton for a touchdown, and the point after good, 17-7. JM on the board again at 7:59 with a 65-yard punt return by Matt Felton. It was a beautiful run. That made it 24-7. Then Hopewell came back and scored with a 4-yard TD run by Cooper. Point after was good, 24-14. And Hopewell scored once more with 40 seconds left in the first half with Dwayne Westry on a 30-yard TD catch. Point after good was 24-21 with James Monroe in the lead. Hopewell came back and scored first in the third quarter at 7:09 with a 30-yard field goal, and that tied it up at 24-all. Hopewell scored once again at 5:18 on a backbreaker on a 30-yard interception return. Point after was good, and they took a 31-24 lead. At 1:39, JM came back with their own touchdown with a 5-yard TD pass from Felton to Leacock, tied the score at 31-all, and going into the fourth quarter, one touchdown scored, and that was Hopewell at 6:29 on a 25-yard run by Mason. Point after was good. Final score, Hopewell 38 and James Monroe 31.
Congratulations to Hopewell. What can we say about our Yellow Jackets, Bob?
Oh, they're fighters. They just, their heart and soul.
Exciting football all season long. Coming up just a little bit short this afternoon. They played with this Hopewell team, and the Yellow Jackets they should not hang their heads. They had a great season. And how many teams can you say that have made it to the region championship game as often as they have?
Yeah, it's a long string, and they usually win the region when they're in it. But last couple of years, we've kind of faltered there.
You know, and looking at the Yellow Jackets, Coach Sturvey, he'll be back. Some of his coaching staff, they'll be back. Some of these players will be taking off their shoes for the final time of their high school career. So we congratulate all of the seniors on this year's team. And number 2, Bob will be back as a junior next year, and this kid can only get better. We're talking about the quarterback, rather. I'm
AJ.
Sorry. We're talking about AJ coming back next year. He's only a 10th grader this year, so you got a lot of young players on this year's team. You got a winning JV program where they captured the JV championship. So the Yellow Jackets will be good for a while, and it's going to be our pleasure. Jim, Chuck, what an outstanding job you guys have done all season long when it comes to making sure that these games get back to Fredericksburg. And a lot of work goes into that, and we certainly appreciate your professionalism and being able to get the games back to Fredericksburg and then to replay them over the weekend so you guys can see this game tomorrow and Monday at 12 noon and 7 o'clock both days. But we couldn't do it all by ourselves, so there's a lot of people that make us look good by doing the stuff, the hard work that they do behind the scenes. So, Jim, we want to thank you and your company. And Chuck came on board and really pushed us in the back, and we've been flying high ever since. So,
yes, sir.
Literally.
Yes, sir.
So, Bob, any final comments before we sign off here?
Yeah, it's a shame, how things worked out, but Hopewell maintained the #1 spot in our region all year long, and we figured it'd be a tough game, and to have to come down here and play them, that's worth a couple touchdowns, because I think at Maury it might have been a different story. So, when you get the cookie crumbling the way it's supposed to, I guess you're on a run. But what a great season for the Jackets, and we've been in the postseason for 15 straight years.
15 straight years.
Wow.
And I tell you what, I thank everybody, the administration of the James Monroe High School, for making this all possible. But my friend here in the press box, the guy that props me up every game, and couldn't do it without my dear friend Bob Blackburn. It's always a pleasure to work with you, and certainly looking forward to doing this again next year.
You're the man, and I always take the lead from you, and you have been the greatest for 30, how many years?
Oh, it's been 30, 31, 32
Oh,
years.
for crying out loud. The voice of the Yellow Jackets.
But I was 6 years old, Bob, when I
Okay, all right, I'll let you get by with that one.
I was just a baby when I started broadcasting. But to all of the fans, the citizens of Fredericksburg, we want to thank you for listening and watching our broadcast. And that's going to wrap it up. And hopefully, hang around, we might do basketball, but there's no guarantee on that. So that's going to do it for all of us here on the road this evening, for Chuck and for Jim and for my dear friend Bob Blackburn. Final score 38-31, and Hopewell will advance to the state semifinals next week. I'm Herman Kay saying so long from Hopewell, Virginia.